the HeartsBros. We just talk about playing games, so why not join us as we sit down and melt our brains?
Are you ready then?
I am ready.
Welcome back to HeartsBros.
Da-da-da-da!
Is this close up of
Hello, upper jacket. Right, welcome back. Tom can show you how much leveling he just did.
So, in the instantaneous transition
Jump
between
cut.
episodes, we have.
Yeah. Tom's been doing some hard work. So like we said last time, we want to go level up. We are now level 40.
So we leveled up 8 levels, maybe?
Yeah, we were like 32.
Yeah.
We were 32 before, so 8 levels, yes.
Yeah.
But also, so before you hopped on about how good your sword was, you don't have to focus on the face. You can run around, Tom.
And then now...
And you were saying how good your sword was. I was like, what? It's not very good.
And now we've leveled it up 4 times.
Yeah, it wasn't good because it wasn't leveled up.
Yeah. So now it's leveled up.
And so, watch this shit, guys. Go kill some
So we
dudes.
should find this area.
So this is the area where we were dying before.
Famous last words.
And these horrible people who are really tough. Oh, sorry, you're dead. You died so quick. What about you? Oh no, you're also dead. Fucking woman, suburban mums book club, communal area here. Death zone for you. Good job, Tom.
Good job, me.
Good job, sword stats. It's not even you playing anymore. When Tom, right? So we were leveling up, and Tom
Won it, me.
When we were, yeah. When the sword wasn't leveled up at all, and also
This area was really hard.
it was really hard. Tom came here to try and level up to get echoes, and we just die, and you get very frustrated.
Yeah.
Then we realized the sword wasn't leveled up at all.
So we leveled that up.
So that, like, and also we got some blood vials. They were very hard to get. We have 20.
20 blood vials.
This guy, he reminds me of, who's that? The drummer from those bands. Who has
Those
hair and that, you know, that drummer, that famous drummer guy, or maybe he does a guitar. I think he is a guitar.
Slash.
Yes,
Famous drummer.
Slash the famous drummer, little drummer boy. He just comes on with his drums.
I always think they.
Guys, I've changed profession.
I always think they look like the lad from Don't Hold Me I'm Scared.
What? Oh, really? The red.
red-
If they were red,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
instead of black. You
Obviously,
think
if he died and
you think it's the spirit of red guy? What's
Yeah.
it? His name's John.
I didn't know their names, to be honest.
Well, my name is John. Oh, no, he doesn't get to say my name is. If you don't know what we're talking about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Which you should go and search on YouTube. It's a fun video. The Tom hadn't known about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared until like last week.
Yeah, I heard
About
about.
a month ago.
I heard the name, but I'd never watched it.
Because the 5th one came out, and I'm very obsessed with those videos. And when I'm saying obsessed, I am saying I will listen to them on repeat for days, all day.
This is how obsessed Jake is. He actually changed his Skype picture to one of the characters. And I didn't know what it was for ages. I just thought it was just, Jake's being weird. He's got one of weird profile picture.
I love when people use weird avatars, like weird abstract little visuals, and it's like, what even is that?
I like...
If people want to know what the avatar on my Skype is, it is the digital black with blue lines version of the yellow child one from Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared during the internet episode.
Polygon child.
The polygonal child.
Looks a bit like he's out of Tron, actually.
He looked really fucking cool, even though the topography on his head was very inefficient and wouldn't be how an actual 3D model. It's fine. You don't have to worry about that. You know, they took artistic license. Even though the 3D model of that would look shit, never mind.
That was always
moving past it.
That was always one of those things in 3D that pissed me off. It's like, I don't care about the topography. And it's like,
Tom, but that's a huge part of 3D.
Just make it work.
No. But having good topography is making
I know
it work.
I know it is, but it's one of them things where it's like,
What do you? What?
It just bored me. That's all.
That is 3D.
I know.
So that in effect, all of 3D bores you because that's like the base.
Yeah.
Of all the 3D.
Pretty much. I like the ZBrush part where you're mushing stuff around.
That's not real.
That's not real.
That's not real, ZBrush.
It's not real.
ZBrush is a program where you paint 3D models into existence. How about that? People should I keep telling people, contextualizing what we're talking about?
I don't know, because I think most people into video games know at least some of the programs.
ZBrush!
Because I think some people have
Don't die. Heal. Slash will have you, man. Slash will slash you.
Slash.
Because we're talking, Tom's decided to play shit mode, where he doesn't use his gun to get his riposts. There
Shit
we go.
mode.
You ended him.
There's a barber near your house, and she's nicknamed Slash because she cut someone's ear off by accident. Yeah.
Where? I don't want to get my hair cut there.
It's actually a pretty good barber shop, but like,
where is it?
It's
Which
the one
is it?
down. Well, I can't really explain it on the radio.
Just say no.
It's down the road. It's opposite. It's like opposite your street, basically.
Opposite my street.
Yeah,
is it like on the? Is it like some place called
next
Super
next
Puts
to
or something?
Alleys?
Alleys.
Yeah.
Is Alleys a takeaway?
Yeah. Big up.
If you don't, you shouldn't go to that hairdresser's next to that takeaway on High Street.
No,
Your hair lopped
it's
off.
actually not a bad place, but like Joe went in there to get his hair cut,
Yeah.
and one of the other, she was like Polish. The other
Joe, friend of the show, of which you do not know.
Yeah. He went in there to get his hair cut.
Yeah.
The barbers, and he sat in a chair because they just call you up and say, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
Anyway,
You can't keep playing
this
while
other
storytelling.
Polish woman who is another barber in there says, "Oh, you shouldn't next sit her. She's Slash." And he's like, "Why?" She goes, "What?" And he goes, "You heard me. You called Slash. You chopped that guy's ear off." And and the whole shop just erupts into laughter.
Did she just make it up? Was it made
No, it was
up?
a real thing.
Oh.
No, I don't know if it was his ear or if it was his mole. I think she shaved his mole.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously some people have hairy moles.
Mutually assured destruction there.
Beaten.
Ladies and gentlemen, 9,000
alright.
echoes lost.
It's alright, we've got the
A
shortcut.
whole level. You have what?
We got the shortcut now.
The shortcut they didn't point out because you're talking about Slash.
I did point it out. I think.
Off the show, Tom got a checkpoint. And I was like, Tom, what are you doing? But less exaggerated. And Tom was like, whatever.
Well, we can either just tell him or we can lie about it, and I pretended to lie about it.
Lie. Let's just fully lie and pretend that you're clever.
I am clever sometimes,
Sometimes.
but not all the time. So, yeah, we're going to use the shortcut to get back up there, because it saves us time.
Wait, so the shortcut's around here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, do you activate it from this side?
Once it's activated both sides. So you just pull this.
Is that it? So it's just a hidden cut through?
Yeah, but
You have to activate it from the other side.
Yeah.
So you going down earlier made this real.
Yeah.
Little diamond carriage. Little baby cradle. Taking you up to more death. Hey, Slash.
Hey, Slash.
You want a haircut? No, I'd rather cut your intestines out. If you could call them intestines. They're more like black ethereal spirit ghosts.
Spirit ghosts. Them spirit ghosts are out to get you.
Tom, okay, look. Talking about spirit ghosts.
Yeah.
Do you think the soul is real and you have a ghost?
I think the soul may be real. I'm
Wrong.
not sure what
You're wrong.
ghosts are.
You're wrong. It's not maybe anything. It's definitely one or the other. You must make a knee-jerk... You should not get killed. Okay.
I got trapped next to a...
I was trapped! I had to think
trying
about
to
whether I
answer
had a soul or not,
answer a
Sacred.
philosophical question.
So should I refrain from asking you philosophical
No.
questions?
I do believe in a thing called the soul, yes.
I believe in a thing called a soul. Really?
Yeah, I do.
What's your basis for that? What's your what's your evidential basis for having a soul?
I have no evidence other than just gut feeling.
Other than I feel like I got a soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My feeling is this. It's based on the idea that when you look in the mirror, even though you look older and your fleshy corpse is older, you don't feel older. You still feel the exact same you did as when you were younger.
What? What do you mean you're not old? You don't know?
No, but that's what I mean, I'm older now than I was, 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I feel the same as when I'm 16 or even younger, maybe.
So that's proof that you have a soul.
Well, no,
you still
it's
feel
not.
like you're you.
Yeah, but it feels like that part of you doesn't age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the id.
But like that's not necessarily proof either. But
it's basically something you can't prove.
You can't prove it.
You just people can just think and like literally, or everyone's theory is just gonna make themselves feel
either better or
just
worse.
better or worse.
Yeah.
Like just a lot of people a lot of people let themselves be kind of told what to think on those subjects instead of, you know, they'll believe this, that, the other, and they.
When I was a teenager, I was a hardcore atheist. I used to.
I never knew that you
I
were
was.
full atheist.
Yeah, I used to be like the stereotypical, you know, the image of the atheist.
What age are we talking? Is
18.
this when atheism was becoming the most popular?
No, not really.
Oh, well, he's fucking gone. Bye!
I was 18, so 18, 19.
So
that's
when we were in college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, when we were in college and just before college.
Yeah.
And I started changing my opinion.
When you're an atheist, were you full no soul mode? Because
I was like...
you can not believe in God, but still think there's a soul.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah? You know
I was
soul.
like, everything's materialist.
Okay.
A materialist viewpoint. So,
Yeah.
Which is nothing bad then. If that's your viewpoint, that's fine.
You see, okay, so here's the... That guy is just not... It's just not your biggest fan, is he?
Yeah.
You're really good at killing those.
I know, yeah, but there's someone also lobbing Molotovs at you at that point.
Okay. You don't seem to have been hit by a Molotov. Maybe if you ran
past...
past
I was
him...
dodging past
Okay,
him.
run past
No,
him.
if you run past him, there's loads of dogs in there.
Oh.
I didn't want to spoil it for you, but yeah. I have. Because you were
No. Okay, this is a point where you could have gone, okay, I'll run in there.
No, because then I
Runs
would have
in,
died
loads
again.
of dogs. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't do that, Tom. Don't run in there. No, okay, there's one thing, because we're coming to the end of the episode. There's one thing I wanted to say about the soul that makes me lean towards it being real, which is the whole reason why I wanted to bring it up. Okay. Basically, there's a thing called the double slit test that you can look up, and it's, in a way, okay, it's a very questionable experiment. I haven't fully looked into it properly. Anyone could probably talk about it and say I'm full of shit. You know what the double slit test is?
No.
Okay. You know how people say they don't know whether light is a wave or a particle?
Yeah.
Okay. A photon, that was it. Photons are either a wave or a particle. Because of so, basically shit, I'm trying to think of it. It's a test where they either... I don't know how they managed to do it, because the test is supposed to be they either observed something or they don't, and they have a different... The experiment has a different outcome based on whether or not it's been observed or not.
Yeah, the observation... Things change when you observe
It's
them,
a way of
basically.
measuring the observer effect, right?
Yeah.
But when people talk about the observer effect, but I think most people, when they talk about the observer effect, i.e., you can try and kill him again, Tom. You'll
I
probably
was
do a
trying
better
to
job.
lure him down here, so like,
Okay.
it's easy to kill him down
The
here.
people talk. I think when most people talk about the observer effect, they think of it in the context of someone's gonna give a different question in a questionnaire, because someone's asking them a question than what they actually think.
Yeah.
Like the scientist being there when it's a test on humans is going to have a different effect because of the social side of a experiment, a scientist being there. But there's an actual thing in science called the observer effect, where actual non-human stuff is observed, and it changes.
The particles change depending on when a human is
Yeah,
looking
so
at them.
double slit test is where you send photons through two slits, and there's kind of like, imagine there's a camera on the other end, or a... Is it a Dogville? There's lots of dead horses in there. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Fucking spike dog. The spikes in its mouth remind me of Pumbaa from The Lion King. Whenever I see that guy, I think of Pumbaa. But, okay, this is the end of the episode, right?
So, the double slit test.
The double slit test, but I'm going to wrap up with it. You can keep going.
I was just going to wait here, because, like, before carrying on while you finish the episode.
Okay. Basically, to me, the double... depending on whether someone's observing it or not, which I don't get how you define the difference of the observing it or not, because you're still going to observe the results after it's happened.
Yeah.
Like what? Is whether someone's sitting there looking at it or not?
Like, look the other way and it disappears.
That's what I mean. Is it literally like someone's in the room directly looking at the test, or someone isn't in the room and they just look at it after on paper? It's still both being observed, so I don't understand. But anyway, you have different results whether it's been observed. If you imagine how ripples on water go through, imagine you had a board with two holes in it, and you splashed in the water and the ripples went away from you, and they would when they go through the holes, they would still ripple out from each of the holes, and then collide in the middle, so they'd be like cones. But if it was that's the wave, right?
Yeah.
Like the light, I don't know, freaking getting it. The light one is but if you were to shine a light through it, it would be straight. They wouldn't be cones.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't be dispersing from the hole. It would be like a mask. Anyway, people probably don't know what I'm on about. But the observer effect for me is proof. The only proof we're gonna fucking get that there's a soul and that there's something to consciousness more than material, because the consciousness in that experiment is dictating what the material does.
Yeah.
Because most people say that
if you think of it like, so when you're playing a video game, not everything's spawned in at the same time.
Yeah, we should have kept playing.
Okay, do you want me to keep playing?
No, it's okay, we're done. But listen, maybe we'll talk about it more in another HeartsBros.
I think that's probably a good idea, because then we don't have to cram it in.
Yes. So, if you want to hear more about the soul and existence and life in general, then see you next time on another episode of HeartsBros, where we'll also keep playing Bloodborne.
Feel free to disagree or agree with
Don't
us.
do those things.
Don't do any of this.
Just carry on playing.
Just do as you like.
Just say bye.
Bye. This is my show, damn it. You will dance to my tune.